So today we're going to be making a protein strawberry shortcake double layer, and I'm going to show you how to put it all together. So first, I'm going to show you exactly what you need. We're going to start off with some unsweetened almond milk, egg whites. You're going to need some unsweetened applesauce, and 2 of these strawberry Greek yogurt. It doesn't matter what brand, just make sure that it's Greek yogurt, and strawberry flavored. 6 ounces of chopped strawberries, and 120 grams of protein powder, which I've already laid out, 45 grams of coconut flour, and 45 grams of oat flour, which you can make yourself at home by blending oatmeal. So just weigh out 45 grams on a scale and use that for your mix. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start off by mixing our wet ingredients. So we're going to take our unsweetened almond milk and we're going to measure out 4 ounces. So that's 4 ounces of milk. Then we're going to get our egg whites and also put 4 ounces of this. And next we're going to get unsweetened applesauce and put in 4 ounces of that as well. So that's that, and then I'm going to get this Greek yogurt and mix that in there as well. Alrighty, so 2 of these things. Okay, so we're going to set that aside, and we're going to pour in our dry ingredients. So I already have 120 grams of protein powder separated, so I'm just going to put that right in. And 45 grams of coconut flour. And 45 grams of oat flour right in there. Simple. Okay, so then we're also going to get about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And mine's a grinder, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a little. That might be more than 1/2 teaspoon, but who's counting? Okay, then we're going to grab a teaspoon of baking powder. And a teaspoon of baking soda, and a cup of stevia. Just gonna put that right in there, okay? And then we're just gonna whisk together our dry ingredients before we mix in our wet ingredients. So let's just give this a little whirl. And we're going to pour in our wet ingredients, like so. And mix that up. And literally, I think that took me like 2 minutes. That is how fast it takes to mix this cake. Okay, so once you have all of your ingredients mixed up, if you notice that it's kind of dry, feel free to add a little bit more milk. Mine is a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball out a little. And just mix that up. And once all of that is mixed in there, we're going to get our strawberries and just pour them in. And now I have 4 Nilla wafers, little wafers. And we're just going to crush them up and put them in there. So all that's mixed up, and now we're going to grab our cake pans. And I don't know the exact size of these, but just grab 2 that look identical. Or if you want to be creative and, you know, have one smaller than the other one, you can do that too. Mine are equal size, and you can usually buy them in pairs, like at Walmart or something. So just make sure that it's non-stick, and we're going to spray it down. Okay, so now we're just going to pour our mix into each of the bowls. And we're going to pop it into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes on 350. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, so now our cake is done. I have both of them right here. So I'm just going to show you a few things that you're going to need before we go and start decorating and spicing up our cake. So you're going to need some light Cool Whip, a spatula to put it on, some strawberries, and Nilla wafers to decorate. So we're going to flip one of these over on a plate. We're going to grab our whipped cream, And we're gonna put down the first layer of whipped cream. I don't use icing on this one. Usually I make like a protein icing, but this one, I think that the lightness of the whipped cream is just enough. And on the inside, it's really filling, so you don't need all the extra stuff. So after you make your little first layer, we're gonna flip the other one and place it on top. So I'm gonna grab this, and ooh, I see those strawberries. Okay, then we're gonna make another layer on top and just kind of put that all on there. So now that you have that, you're just gonna grab a few of these wafers. Let's just say like 2, and just crunch them up all over the cake. That way it gives it like a nice little texture. Alrighty, those are crunched up. And then we're gonna get our strawberries and put them on top. All right, my friends, so if y'all are ready to see this, check this out. And that is how you make a protein strawberry shortcake. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at callme_Cassie. That's CALLME_CASSIE. Also, be sure to subscribe to my brother's YouTube, Jonathan Irizarry. And also, all of our recipes are available on our Stud Muffins e-cookbook online at Amazon. Just type in Stud Muffins, the protein cookbook, and it will come up. Thanks, guys. See y'all next time.